So I'm here right now for the media check-in. Just going to get ready to go to the Ross Street Gurdwara here in Vancouver, British Columbia. The Prime Minister of India is here visiting and connecting with Prime Minister Stephen Harper. It's going to be an exciting time. We're going to bring you some footage and coverage from here in Vancouver at the Sikh temple, as well as in Surrey from the Lakshmi Narayan Hindu temple right off 84th and 140th. So we're excited about bringing all this coverage straight. Bring you surrey604.com. So here are some of the buses. These are the buses that the media is going to be going on to go down to the Ross Street Gurdwara, the Lakshmi Narayan temple. So these are the vehicles right here. You see everybody right here getting ready to go. So as you see, tons of people from the media. We got Global BC here, Global National, CTV, Omni News, a lot of the other stations. So everybody's here right now. We're all getting ready to get on the bus. Getting ready for the clean sweep here. So all of our baggage is going to be checked here by the dogs. And so this is the procedure they go through whenever, we're going to be in the presence of the Prime Minister and so forth. So all the media is in this tent right now, and we're just going to get all of our bags checked. So this is really an interesting moment. Okay, so the clean sweep just got done, and we're just about to head out onto the buses, which are behind us here. So we're bringing you all this as we continue. Sukh, Johal, surrey604.com. Just getting on the bus here. And this is our bus driver. How you doing, boss?
I'm doing wonderful.
Excellent. So we've got all the great media personalities here. This is going to be exciting. It's showtime. Yeah, even got Ted Chernak here. Ted. Exciting. Here we go. Got the famous Chandra Budalia here. So this is Mr. Chandra Budalia's guest pass. So he's wearing a couple of different hats today. He's also with the media, and he's also a guest of the Prime Minister today. So as you see, there's protests happening here right now. Some people getting Harper's attention, some people want to get Modi's attention.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so we're here now. We're here at the Ross Street Sikh temple here in Vancouver, British Columbia. We just got off the bus right now here at the Ross Street Sikh temple. Tons of police presence here, as you see. And there's the police chief, Jim Chu. There's our bus. Okay, so we're here. We're here now. Got the PM security detail here too, Big Brother up in here. We're just entering the gates right now of the Ross Street Sikh Gurdwara. Thanks, bro. So see here right behind me, some of the guests have arrived, some of the guests for this event, and they've come in this coach right behind me. We got all the media lined up right here. So this is the big show. This is the big show right now. And this is the first time in 40 years we've had the Prime Minister of India actually set foot on Canadian soil. So this is very interesting. And for him to be in the western part of Canada, in the Asia-Pacific Gateway, in Vancouver and Surrey, this is huge. All right, so with Balwant Singera, a very influential member of the community. So Mr. Singera, just tell us a little bit about the importance of this visit and how big of a deal this is for the Prime Minister of India and Canada to be meeting here in Vancouver.
I think it's a historic occasion.
Yes.
That we have two Prime Ministers coming together to one of the oldest Sikh temples in Canada.
Yes, sir.
As a matter of in North America. And it's an honor for the whole community. And we are really excited to see them both.
So I'm excited here. I got Kirk Williams from CBC beside me right now. He's undercover today. You're undercover today.
I am.
So this is exciting today. This must be exciting.
It's always great to see a head of state come, and I've been to India in 1983 as a backpacker.
Wow.
I hope to go back
So
soon.
you know the dirt there, you know the ground.
I do. It's a fascinating place. It's an amazing place. And
Excellent.
I can't wait to go back.
Excellent. Well, we got two of them today. We got our Prime Minister
well,
and
the Prime
the
Minister
Indian
was
Prime
here about a week and a half ago or 2 weeks ago.
Yes, sir.
And it's good to see the Indian Prime Minister here and to see what the reaction is from the community.
So what's your thoughts in regards to geographically? We're in the western part of Canada, we're the Asian Pacific Gateway. The fact that the PM, another head of state from another country, is coming to our nation and actually coming to the western part. I mean, you can compare us to Washington State, Oregon. What's your thoughts on that?
I think it's interesting to see more of the Sikh community coming here and seeing the Prime Minister come, because in the United States it was largely the Hindu community, I think, in large part that turned out for his arrival. So we're interested in that. We're also interested in the political aspect of why the Prime Minister is here as well, because with an election coming up, this community is something that he's going to be trying to get support from. And how that works and how he interacts with the Prime Minister is all very political, very election focused.
Thank you so much, Kirk. Thanks for the great work you do with CBC.
Thank you.
Thanks, sir. There you go, Kirk Williams from CBC. You got a little insight there, what they're looking for at the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation. We've got all sorts of different layers. We've got the PM security detail. We've got the VPD here. We've got additional security companies. You got Ted Chernecki right there. Hey, Ted. So this is the red carpet that the Prime Minister and Prime Minister Modi are going to be coming in. So the Prime Minister is going to be coming in on this red carpet right here. See the two flags up right now. So look at the Mayor of Vancouver here, Mayor Gregor Robertson right behind us.
Well, it's an honor to be hosting the Prime Minister of India. Modi ji is a very popular figure, not only in India but around the world right now. And it's important for our city to be visited by the Prime Minister and hosted by the Prime Minister of Canada as well. So I think an important day and a very big occasion for us here in the city of Vancouver.
All right, so I'm with Chief Jim Chu and Steve Rye from the Vancouver Police Department. Could you share a little bit about the security and how big of an operation this is, Chief Chu?
We don't normally divulge the exact number of officers in our deployment in security operations like this, but we absolutely will deploy enough resources, enough specialty officers to make sure the event is safe for everybody to enjoy.
Okay, and I mean, I guess I'll ask Steve this question. Steve, there's a couple of different layers here. Of course, you got the Prime Minister's security detail. There's a Prime Minister of India who's going to be getting covered by the PSD from the PMO, of course, and you know, there's you guys, and there's security as well. So how does that all work?
I can tell you, we train throughout the year with all the different organizations. We work really close. We use good communication, and all of these officers see here have met at some point leading up to this, so the interoperability is fantastic.
So we're minutes from the motorcade, from the PMO's motorcade to pull up here at the Ross Street Sikh Temple here. All right, with Ted Chernecki here from Global BC. Sorry, brother, there's a lot of light here.
Yeah.
So tell us, So what are you guys looking for exactly today? Two Prime Ministers here at one place in the Asia Pacific Gateway here in Vancouver. It's a big deal.
Doesn't happen very often, as you pointed out. You know, many people pointed out here. 42 years since the last time, you know, Indira Gandhi was here, and nobody's come since. And to get two Prime Ministers, I mean, Harper comes here quite often.
Yeah.
It is an election year.
That's right.
Let's not dwell too much on that. But the fact that you know, and of course, BC is focusing so much on striking some kind of trade deals with India and China, and that's all we ever hear about out here from our Premier and various other politicians. So it's kind of good. I mean, I'm not sure a whole lot's going to get accomplished here other than goodwill, meet the Prime Minister, and put a face to a name next time the Premier tries to call somebody from his government in India to say, look, let's strike a deal, let's get things going. So it's all good, you know, but these visits are important.
Okay, so it seems as if the motorcade has arrived, and they're on their way. You see behind me right now, the Prime Minister. Ted, what'd you think of that? What'd you think of the entrance?
A lot of security.
Oh yeah, lots of layers.
Didn't get a good shot of the Prime Minister.
No.
Stunning amount of security.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's a lot of guys. I've never seen that many. Never seen that many security.
Olympics.
Yeah, I know, even the Olympics. I mean, they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 12 security cars.
So is this the most security you've ever seen for a head of state, or for two?
Well, I would think so. Yeah, they've got both of them going, right? So
yeah.
You can see I know the Prime Minister's ones because I've seen them before.
Yes.
But all the other ones, I mean, which car is he in, kind of thing, and big motorcade. Yeah, it's a pretty impressive display of security, but you know, with reason, I guess. You got two heads of state here.
That's right. So, Scott, what are your thoughts on the entrance?
Quite a security detail. I haven't seen something like that in a long time here in Vancouver.
Yeah.
Obviously, with heads of state, we see both sides. We have the Canadian security detail, the Indian security detail, but that was something I haven't seen here in Vancouver before.
So a lot more security than normal.
A lot more security than normal for the Prime Minister himself, certainly. Yeah.
Okay, so we're getting back on the bus now. We're gonna be heading back to Surrey. We did our Vancouver thing here on behalf of the media, and then we're gonna be heading back. Let's rock and roll. Thanks, Alexis. Okay, we got the media in here. They're all quiet. I think I'm the only one talking right now. So yeah, we've got a great lineup here of media. all the names, all the personalities. They're celebrities themselves, of course, in some ways. Yeah. Hey, how's it going, brother? Tika, you doing good? Yeah. So we're heading back now. We're leaving the Gurdwara here, the Sikh temple now. We're heading back out, and just a crazy amount of presence here. An amazing amount of police presence here. It's absolutely insane. So they're here to work with all the absolutely amazing. Protesters. We're on the bus back to Surrey right now, and my brother here behind me from CTV. So Paji, tell us a little bit about this visit and the importance. And you guys are stationed out in New Delhi, right?
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about this whole visit from the Prime Minister and how it is with overall the message in India. What is the feeling in India right now?
You see, this was the first time, as you know, that in the last 42 years, an Indian Prime Minister has visited Canada.
Yes.
And as far as you also know this, that how many people of Indian origin are here in Canada, different cities of Canada. So it's pretty important and as well as very relevant that because of more reasons of how many kinds of treaties, how many kinds of talks are going on, bilateral talks,
absolutely,
in terms of industries, in terms of bilateral relationship.
Yes, sir.
So it's all around buzz because the people in India, and especially the people who want to know about the relationship between, because India and Canada, they always shared a good relationship.
That's right.
And it was like we were waiting, and in fact the people of India in Canada, they were also waiting about any Prime Minister of India in the last 42 years to come.
That's right.
So a lot of things happened, and on-arrival visa, that Prime Minister of India has already announced this, that on-arrival visa of Canadians are going to be there in India.
That's right.
So a lot of good things are going to happen, and it's all around buzz in India and Canada as well.
Yeah. So now the Prime Minister of India, he was just in Germany, and were you also in Germany?
No, I was not there. Some of my other crew was there.
Okay, not a problem. Yeah. But so he was in Germany before this, and he just came straight to Canada right now. So tell us a little bit about the significance of him being in Vancouver. For example, our capital is Ottawa, our economic capital is Toronto. For him actually being in the western part of geographically, we're similar to Washington State, to Oregon. Tell us a little bit about that and the significance of him being here in Vancouver and also in Surrey.
You see, in 1947, 15th of August, we got independence. And before that, the relevance that you are asking about was in 1908, as far as my information is concerned. In 1908, the people of India came here to Vancouver, met the first Gurudwara here, and not only in Canada, in the whole North America, what I came to know about.
Yeah.
So this is what we underline our presence.
Yes.
This is what we are, unity in diversity. We are with that culture, and that's how on that world map we are making ourselves establish. We have made this possible. That and in 1908, not only Sikhs, the community, Muslim community, the Hindu community, the Sikhs, all came together and made this Gurudwara here. So this is the relevance, and that's how the Prime Minister of India knows that the people of India who are there in Canada, especially in Vancouver, they have actually made their presence 100 years back in Canada, and this was the beginning from where Indians started coming to Canada.
Well, it's fantastic that India recognizes British Columbia, the Lower Mainland, Vancouver and Surrey as well, so it's fantastic, and I hope to spend more time with you as we're here, brother. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, brother. So we're just about to pull up to the Lakshmi Narayan Temple here in Surrey, BC. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, so we're on site now. So you got the security detail here.
I think abhi thoda ban gaya. We have performance by a band.
So we're here now.
I think by the time
Security details on site, of course.
So let's have that last performance, which is a
Thank you, sir.
Indian song.
So we're just here right now. Everyone's lined up, as you can see behind us here. See everybody here. They're excited. They're excited here. Go India. Everyone's excited. Everybody's excited here. You see all the detail here. Hello, everybody. They love their India.
पर दुखे उपकार करे पर दुखे उपकार करे
Hey brother, how are you doing? No problem. Hey doctor, thank you doctor. Hey, there you guys are. Hi, how are you? So everybody's excited here. This is the big show here. The Prime Minister is here. Hey! Everyone's excited. There you go. There you go. So are you guys excited about this? How you doing, buddy? Excellent.
Love Modi, we love Harper.
Excellent. There you go. Okay.
Sabka saath, sabka vikas.
Okay.
Welcome, Modi sir.
बड़े नरसियों तेनू दर्शन को तेरे तारे यारे Everybody needs to make some extra noise now. Come on, make some noise! Make some noise for Modi! Make some noise for Mr. Harper, ladies and gentlemen, let's go!
There's a real excitement in here right now. See right behind us here. Prime Minister Harper and the country now. It's a big deal right now. Largest democracy in the world.
Let me hear you. When I say
There's a lot of excitement here with all levels of government behind us, and there's a real excitement here right now. There's no energy out there like this. This is really something special here. The leader of the largest democracy in the world is here right now, and everyone's excited right now.
Bharat Mata ki! Bharat Mata ki! Bharat Mata ki!
We see a real energy happening here right now. This is the real thing right now. And Prime Minister Harper and Prime Minister Modi visiting Surrey today. Surrey 604, exclusively bringing you this. This is what it's all about. There's a real energy here. We're going to bring it all to you live from Surrey604.com. It's been over 40 years. They're here in Surrey, British Columbia. Prime Minister Modi is going to be here with Prime Minister Harper any minute in Surrey, British Columbia. Surrey 604, bringing you this online. We're bringing you the action. Straight. This is the real deal. The world's largest democracy. The Prime Minister of India is going to be here with the Prime Minister of Canada. in Surrey, British Columbia. The map is set here, the Asia Pacific Gateway. The lining's been set. The motorcade is here, check it out.
We love Modi. We love Harper.
So right there, right behind me, there's actually a lounge where the Premier is actually sitting right now. The Premier is there right now. And we're just awaiting the Prime Minister Harper and Prime Minister Modi to come up their way on this red carpet here right now. So we're just awaiting their arrival right now. They're actually at the front and they should be here any second now. You see Chandra Badalia here. We're getting shout outs from the Premier, from the ministers. The first name?
No NDP here, okay? Which gang you belongs to?
The Chandra Badalia gang.
Scorpion.
So this is where it's going down, Surrey, British Columbia. Ruby, how you doing, buddy? So here we are, Surrey, British Columbia, Surrey 604, bringing you the exclusive coverage here online. 2 Prime Ministers, 1 place, Surrey, British Columbia. We're making history here. This is a big deal. And it's showtime. We're just awaiting the arrival of Prime Minister Harper and Prime Minister Modi right now. They should be coming up the red carpet any second now. We got ZTV in the house from India. Mr. Badalia is here. Haji, how are you? Mr. Prakashji? So you see the Premier of British Columbia here.
Christy ji, how are you?
Nice to see you, Chandra.
Sat Shri Akal ji. Namaste.
Hi, Brinder.
What would you
right here,
like to
Brinder.
say this time 106.9 My FM?
This is a great day for Canada, British Columbia, and for India. This will only grow our relationship and make us all wealthier culturally and in every other way. We're very lucky to have the Prime Minister.
It's a very suit you Punjabi suit.
Mr. Kenny, hey, how are you?
There's Minister Kenny right there.
Kenny,
We got Minister Moore. How you doing, Minister Moore? What's up, bro?
Okay, ji. Love ji.
There's Nina Grewal, Mr. Singera, and other conservative stalwarts. So you see, a very festive event. A lot of young couples.
आपकी एनर्जी टेस्ट होगी कि आप में कितनी एनर्जी बाकी है. Keep it up, keep it louder.
So we're just awaiting the arrival right now. Prime Minister Harper, Prime Minister Modi, they're going to be coming out those doors any minute now. So we're just awaiting their arrival. Lineup here, massive lineup, big lineup here right now for the PM's state dinner here. Massive lineup. It's just going to be good. We're going to take you back inside here and take you all the action here. So just getting escorted here to check in for the media and here at the Pinnacle, former Renaissance. So we're just in a holding area right now for the media and we're just getting ready to being taken to Prime Minister Harper, Prime Minister Modi to do some shots with them. So I'm going to bring that. So we're just being asked to come to this side of the room. They're going to do a full sweep of our room. We got the dog in here. And I got Kirk Williams right here with me from CBC. All cameras have to be in here. So we're just heading up right now, heading up, being escorted up the stairs.
Honorable His Excellency Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji and Canadian Prime Minister India. Please welcome to the podium Canada's Prime Minister, the Right Honourable Stephen Harper.
First of all, greetings and thanks to Minister Jason Kenney for that very kind introduction. And one more hand to the Minister, Canada's ambassador to everybody. Greetings to all of my colleagues from the Parliament of Canada who have joined us this evening. I know there are quite a few here tonight. If they could just stand up quickly and please give them all a big hand for being here. And to welcome you here to British Columbia, Canada's gateway to the Pacific, and the province where settlers from India first established a community in Canada more than 100 years ago. My second trip to India was the longest bilateral visit any Canadian Prime Minister has ever made to any country. Against terrorism. Thus, Canada and India have elevated and transformed how we work together to address regional security and global strategic issues of common interest. And we work together on all these issues, Prime Minister. And let me just say publicly something I said to you privately. I've said it publicly before, but I want to say it again today just because of all the things that are talked about on visits like this. Make no mistake, the Government of Canada and Canadians overwhelmingly support and will always stand by the unity and the strength of India in the world.
I would like to thank Prime Minister Harper from the bottom of my heart. This is a historic visit, not because it comes after 42 years that an Indian Prime Minister has come on a standalone bilateral visit, but because even after these 42 years, the interval just melted away in a minute. Also because even after these 42 years, the way you have embraced me, the love that you have showered upon me will always be memorable. Challenge is the real mark of leadership. Since the Prime Minister took over office, Canada has had to face many challenges. In faraway Afghanistan, for its peace and stability, Canadian soldiers made the supreme sacrifice of their lives. In 2008, the world saw an economic crisis which shook the entire world. And today, Canada has also had to face terrorism at home. And if Canada has been able to face these challenges well, this goes to the credit of my brothers and sisters in Canada and to you, Prime Minister. Thank Premier Christy Clark. She has had a long association with India. She has also come to India. We had very good discussions earlier today, and it is my belief that India and British Columbia, our relations will get deeper. My visit will herald the beginning of a new partnership which begins from today.
Well, there you have it. Historical dinner, historical toast, and we're making history here. Canada, India, two prime ministers here in Vancouver, British Columbia, Asia Pacific Gateway. I'm going to keep bringing you all this coverage from Surrey604.com. So we're just inside here, inside the dinner right now. The Prime Minister Modi and Prime Minister Harper are having their dinner right now. They're having the meal. They're finished their speeches. We're essentially going to finish off for the evening, but it's been an action-packed day. And Prime Minister Modi started his trip out in France, went to Germany, and then he's out in Canada. So he's got quite the stamina. We're very impressed, and it's been an actually historic trip for the head of state for India to be visiting us here in Canada, and for him to actually, for Prime Minister Modi to actually be in Vancouver, the Asia Pacific Gateway. It's a big deal from a geographical standpoint. So it's really setting the point, and it's a partnership, a historical partnership that's going to continue for generations to come. So that's Sukh Johal, Surrey 604, live coming from Prime Minister Harper, Prime Minister Modi's state dinner here in Vancouver, British Columbia.